Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler video series videos I do for the one. I go over there, try food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna leave my windows down, but I saw a wasp flying around my car. And if you've seen my blooper video, you already know I don't fuck with wasps like that. So, it's almost fall and it's getting dark. Go away, wasps! Anyway. Folks, super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm inside the truck. Whilst I'm inside the truck, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt, I always like to highlight super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Vended shirt. Which you might be sick of me talking about already. God damn it. And now there's a fly inside. Go away, fly. There's a window. I'm leaving it open for you. Bugs! I hate the summer so much. Anyway, you might be a little bit sick of me hearing about watch the fucking wasp fly in. You might be sick of me hearing talking about the band Vended, but I don't care because I have worn this shirt in plenty of reviews now. Even today, I think this is like my 6th or 7th. So I've just been waiting on people to get back to me and nobody's gotten back to me. So I've just been taking the opportunity to do reviews. Anyway, Vended, they're a heavy metal band. They've been around for several years. I don't know exactly. I've seen them perform a couple times. Both instances they were opening for a band that I was there to see. First time was a band called Ginger. Second time was a band called Bloodywood. Soda. I needed that. And both times they really impressed me. They're probably most notable at a glance for being associated with the band Slipknot, in that a couple of their members are the spawn of some of the Slipknot members. But that aside, they are genuinely just a really good metal band on their own. Like, they're really fantastic performers. Their music is really good. I like them so much, I've actually gone over there and gotten some videos of their performances. It's on this channel, just in case you're interested. But anyway, excuse me. What am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing? Well, whilst I was out... No, fly. Come on, dude. Get it? No, I don't think I got it. This is a weird day. Whilst I've been out, dude, there is a window. Go away. You have 2 windows. Thank you. I don't care, I'm leaving it in. Whilst I've been waiting for people to call me back, I've just been taking the opportunity to kind of peruse this area because I'm really never out this way. And while I was making my way by, I saw a place called Tommy's. And I was like, what the fuck is Tommy's? So I looked it up. Apparently they're a hot dog spot. Some of their locations are specifically titled as Tommy's Red Hots. This one isn't. It's just Tommy's, so I don't know where it goes. But you call yourself a hot dog place, and they have lots of other stuff. You better believe, boom, I'm going to try a hot dog. But I'm not just going to try one hot dog, folks. No, I'm going to do 2. Boom! Because I got a plain one, and I got one that's Chicago style. If you're not familiar with the Chicago style hot dog, first of all, I did a comparison review where I compared Portillo's to Scooby's. Go watch that video. But, Chicago style hot dog, got mustard, relish, onions, pickles, tomato. It wasn't listed on their thing, but they actually told me they have celery salt. And then it may or may not have hot peppers. Technically, you're supposed to ask for those. I don't know if they included them or not, because I didn't ask for them, but they said everything. So, and the hot dogs are $3 a piece. So that ain't bad at all. Let's open it up. Alright, so this is just their standard hot dog. I got it, nothing on it. Because you gotta go for the basic. So let's try out a hot dog. I'm guessing it'll taste like a hot dog. I mean, it's not, I'll be not lying if I said it was particularly impressive, but. But that's good because it's a Vienna beef hot dog. You can tell when it's a Vienna beef hot dog. They don't taste like any other hot dogs. They're so like thick with flavor. Like they're dense for a hot dog. They're not trying to be light and airy. They pack that meat in there. That's good, man. I mean, it's basic. No two ways about it. There ain't nothing, it's a standard Vienna beef hot dog. I grew up on these things. My dad used to make them. I even make them occasionally. They're good. They get the job done. There's a reason why they're a Chicago staple. But here's where the blasphemy kicks in. Because, maybe. There we go. Ha 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 ha! Ketchup. If you are from Illinois, you know that it is considered blasphemy to go over there and put ketchup on a hot dog. But I don't care. I like ketchup on a hot dog. I didn't even know that was a thing until I was like in my late teen years. My dad was from Chicago and he put ketchup on his hot dogs. Oh no, here we go. Just to be a shit. The sweetness in the tomato would just make it so much better. I mean, realistically, I'm actually perfectly fine with even just a plain hot dog. But I don't mind some ketchup. In fact, probably these days, I probably put like hot sauce or even barbecue sauce on it more than ketchup. But I like ketchup on it. But I will admit, it does take away from the flavor of the Vienna beef, because obviously the ketchup is a very strong flavor. So it's good though. I like it. But here's the real here's the real crux. The Chicago style. So, first of all, see if we can't get a decent picture for the review. Maybe like that. I should have done both of them together, but I'm an idiot and I forgot. We got some big ass tomatoes. We got a big ass pickle. Let's see what else. They have the peppers in there. Okay, we got peppers in there. Now I'm going to say this right off the bat. I'm not big on the giant pickle. If you're going to use pickle, I prefer smaller pickles, but we are going to go with it as is. And we'll kind of try to arrange it a little bit so it's maybe a little bit easier. A little bit easier to eat. Let's give it a go, folks. It's good. It's a good Chicago dog. I've mentioned in the past, despite, living near Chicago and growing up in Chicago my first few years, I'm not the biggest Chicago dog guy. I like them. I think they're fine. But it's a lot. You talk about ketchup going over there and getting in the way of the Vienna beef. Obviously, all this is going to, but there is something to a Chicago dog, for sure. It has a certain jumbled appeal. And despite the fact that it has so much going on, it's genuinely a good combination of things. It works well. The only thing for me, I am going to remove the pickle. I know, blasphemy again. It's too much, man. Again, little pickles I would have been cool with, but, you saw me struggle to chew through that damn thing. And it's just, There's just so much going on. I've actually been a little bit under the weather the last few days. Today's the first day when my sinuses have kind of cleared up. I'm able to taste stuff more properly. And there's a lot of flavor. So, a lot of stuff going on, especially when you get one of those hot peppers. They're not particularly hot, mind you. But they'll give you a little something to think about. Kind of hit you in the back of the throat. But, I mean, it's good. Despite the fact that I shouldn't like a Chicago hot dog, even though it's not my favorite style of hot dog. I shouldn't like it even as much as I do, because fundamentally, I'm not a big onion guy, especially raw onions. I'm not a huge yellow mustard guy. I'm not a huge pickle guy. Most of this doesn't work for me, but you put it all together, you put it on a Vienna beef hot dog, I'll down that, man. So, two Tommies, that's what you're called, right? I keep wanting to call them, like, Teddies. 2 Tommies, 2 hot dogs I had. Well, I wouldn't go out of my way to say that they're particularly spectacular in any regards. They were both good. You could certainly get better, not only standard hot dogs, but Chicago-style hot dogs. You go to Illinois, you're going to find lots of places that sell hot dogs. It is one of our claims to fame. So, yeah, but they were good. I enjoyed them. They didn't do anything wrong. They just weren't particularly impressive. They didn't do anything to stand out, I guess, is the way to put that. Now, all that said, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get them again? Would I recommend them? Well, I mean, first of all, I don't know when the hell I would ever be out this way again. I mean, I do have a friend who lives out this way, but I don't see that person very often. But if I were making my way through, if I had some extra time, would I stop off at Tommy's for some hot dogs? Probably not, if I'm honest. Not because they're bad, but again, it's just there's so many places out there. The thing that I would maybe do is, because they do have like a really nice big menu, I would maybe stop in, maybe get a hot dog or 2, because they are relatively cheap, and, go over there and maybe grab something else. But just for the hot dogs themselves, probably not. Even though, again, they're not bad. And if I'm recommending them, it depends on the area. I do think if you're in the Chicagoland area, there's probably better options available, but they're perfectly acceptable. They're not bad at all. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm ragging on them or anything, because I enjoyed both the hot dogs I had. It's just, again, it's one of those things where it's like, there's just so many places that sell them. This is just one more. But, that all said, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your year. The sun is making it's self-known because it fucking hates me. Have yourselves a truly Chicago dog-tastic rest of your life, because people really like them. They're a thing. I don't know if it's one of those things where we just built it up and now we're just going to go with it forever or whatever, but at the end of the day, they're still good. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But, we can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest. That didn't help a damn thing. It's not always the easiest thing to not be an asshole, especially when people don't call you back. You got flies and wasps and the sun. It's a weird day. But when we run into those situations, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing, whatever the thing is for you. Folks, maybe you're from some place that isn't the Chicago area, and maybe where you're from, you have a particular brand of hot dog of your own. You can go over there and hit me up in the comments and be like, Brandon, Chicago-style hot dogs ain't shit. You gotta try Tacoma-style hot dogs. Because Tacoma is just literally the thing that I find. Is Tacoma a place, or is it a brand of a truck? Or is it both? Let's go with, because I'm uncertain of how much Tacoma is a place, let's go with Chattanooga. Sure, it's a fun name to say. Chattanooga-style hot dogs are really the business. All right, well, maybe, I'll go over there and I'll look to see if there's places around me that offer Chattanooga-style hot dogs. Probably not. Maybe at some point in time when I go over there and manage to make some sort of a TV deal out of this show, I'll go over there and I'll travel the world. I'll be like a less annoying Guy Fieri. But I think he can cook. Can he cook, or does he just eat at places? Because if he just eats at places and wears, like, the flame shirts, I could do that. Fuck, my shirts are cooler than his shirts. Ain't no 2 ways, but he's got better hair than I do. Fair enough. But I have a better beard than he does a goatee. So, yeah, I'm just saying. Guy Fieri Productions, if you ever get sick of dealing with the bam guy. Is that... I do that too, though, don't I? No, I do boom, not bam.